these go, you know it's gonna be a ramble. It's gonna be me picking things out that I want to talk about. It's like a little journal sorts. But first, I do want to thank you guys who've watched this. It kind of blows my mind that people have watched my videos and they have liked them. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, it does. It means a lot. And I hope that I can continue to make stuff that not only I enjoy, but you enjoy. And I think I'm doing that. They're obviously very low quality, but that's how I want them to be. I don't want them to be high quality just yet. Maybe every now and then I'll sprinkle in something like last week. I had woken up on a Sunday morning, and my Sunday mornings, I typically go for a morning walk, maybe like 4 or 5 miles, and it's just a walk. It's nothing insane, but I know that I wasn't really feeling it. So instead, I decided to make an ASMR video, a sound assortment. However, well, let me backtrack. It was 3 distinct sounds: crinkles, jar tapping without the water, and I have a box of puzzle pieces that if I slowly shuffled them around, it made a very relaxing and unique wood sound. I mean, for those of you who have made puzzles, I think you know what I'm talking about. But I did that video and it was like 30-40 minutes long in the morning. It was really nice to make, honestly. However, I had made tea, and while my phone is on the windowsill, so is my teacup. And when I would place my teacup down onto the plate, it was so specific, like, seconds. But I don't know how to do that. So, the video didn't get uploaded. It will eventually, I think. I don't really know. Maybe. This is very relaxing to do, so I'm definitely gonna stick with it. It's just so funny how it's green because my little recording light is on. I wonder, can you hear that? gloss to it. So other items in the ocean that are black and like relatively small are seashells, some of which are glossy. And you get the occasional like piece of charcoal, which I always find fascinating, that there's charcoal in the ocean. But shark teeth have a very distinct shine to them, and I think I know I have two teeth in my room somewhere. I think they're in my flower pot. But they can also, before they turn black, they're the normal white-gray color. Those ones are, I think, more rare to find, because if you just think about like, I'm gonna say maybe 500 years. It takes 500 years for a shark tooth to turn black. There are more sharks that were alive over 500 years ago than there have been under 500 years. So the odds of you finding a shark tooth that is black is higher than if it were not. But a shark tooth is still rare to find. It's really fun to find, to be honest. That's what I would spend most of my time doing. I was never a sandcastle kid. I could never get the consistency of water to sand correctly, but I also hated the sensation of sand. I don't like the sensation of sand. I still don't. Every now, like, I'll get buried and there's like this weird adjustment period where, from a sensation standpoint, I want to curl up into a ball and die. But after a while, I kind of get used to it. So as a kid, while my sibling was building a sandcastle or swimming in the ocean, I was like Asian squat walking my way along the entire coast looking for shark teeth. My mom always used to say I was really good at finding shark teeth because of how low to the ground I was. Because I was a very short person. I still am. I am 5'6", but that is well above my expected height, so I don't think I'm that short. But as a kid I was. So those are always good memories of looking for shark teeth. My uncle is phenomenal at it. They vacation in Myrtle Beach. I think they would go for 4 months. They owned a condo. I think they would go for 4 months. And my uncle would go every week. Typically on the weekends. I forget what beach he would go to, although they vacation at Myrtle Beach, he would go somewhere else. He has megalodon teeth, which are massive, by the way. A megalodon tooth is about the size of my palm. Like, that's a big tooth. When you look at it, you're like, oh my god, that thing's huge. But then you have to think about the fact that sharks have hundreds of teeth and multiple rows. And then you're looking at this thing and you're like, oh, it just makes you think of how big the mouth of megalodon is, and like we would be swallowed whole by those sharks. Like, do you know how terrifying that thought is of like, I can fit whole into the mouth of an animal? And it's not like where some snake has to like struggle to put me down. Like, you could probably, a megalodon could probably swallow like 10 of me whole, packed like sardines. It's wild to think about. Thank goodness they don't. If I believe they're extinct. If they're not extinct, thank goodness they are nowhere near the surface. Oh, megalodons. I just hope you can hear. It's so relaxing from here. Man, my forearms are kind of burning now. I forgot to turn the AC on in my room. It is very, very hot right now. But that's okay. Because I'll be going to bed soon. Like, it's so funny how it's green. I should make a face so it looks like an alien. And he's just like investigating. He's like, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? delicioso. Okay, friends. I don't quite know how to end this video, but I'm going to end it because I should probably get some sleep. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did, and that's all that matters. So, yeah, that's really it. I don't want to startle you if you're sleeping. If you're sleeping, you're not hearing this, but that's okay. It's a good thing if you are awake and you just watched this at night. I hope you're sleepy. If you're watching this in the middle of the day, you are a very zen person for watching 23 minutes of a dark, lo-fi YouTube video. You probably have a very cool lunch break, like routine, if you do this, if you're watching this. Or if you're watching YouTube instead of doing your responsibilities, just get one done. Just one thing. Wash one dish. Fold one piece of clothing. Vacuum for 5 seconds. Just do one thing. You can't ignore it all. You gotta do just a little bit. Just a little bit. And you'll feel better, I swear. So, without further ado, buenas noches. Hasta luego.